So
Okay.
look,
Yeah, that's between us.
what you mean? What's between us?
I'm not. No comment on my end, right?
Nah, but we gotta comment, bro. We gotta
No, we
comment
don't.
because
You can comment. You can comment. I'm not in it. You forget. Uh, uh, I'm, I still function.
I get it, but bro, it's just
I just sent. Listen, I just sent the record. Like, just sent the record. Like a week before that happened.
yeah.
So I ain't. So I'm minding my business, man.
Nah, but I don't see it as a bad thing though. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
I
like,
don't either. I don't either. But like I said, when you and I have an opportunity to chop, right? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Then
okay.
you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so it might be a little bit more to it than I'm
Yeah,
aware of.
yeah. It might be. Then again, it might not be. Either way it go, it's none of my goddamn business.
You feel me? I respect it though. That's what I'm saying. I respect it.
I do too. I do too.
But it's
Sure.
it's so many like it's so many fucking mixed.
Check. Okay, look. Check this out. Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. This is something I had to tell my little young partner the other night. I said, man, what you fail to realize is that the best thing about being a pimp is that you can do whatever the fuck it is you want to.
On God. On
So
God.
I don't knock it. I don't knock it at all. You
I
know?
think I think it's just a lack of understanding. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah. No,
for
I
like
know,
the
I know cat, I know cats active and not active, you know what I'm saying, that got wives, you know what I mean? I mean, I got a partner of mine, I'm not gonna say no names or nothing like that, but like
I
his broad is
already
from
know. I
Canada.
already, I already
Yeah,
know.
like his broad is from Canada and they was finna oof. So he had to hit the wedding chapel. You feel me?
You had to do
Um,
what you had to do, right? And you know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Can I be honest? I think that might be like my I don't want to say my motivation, but like the reason why I kind of started veering towards, you know what? Let me slow this shit down a little bit and do it a different way.
Hmm.
Cause they own us, bruh. They own us bad.
Um, yeah. I'm thinking.
Cause you feel me? You come from a more free space and time. You feel me? Like it ain't the way it used to be. Like it's fucked up out here, bro. We talking football numbers. Damn, I can't see none of that. Now I can.
Is I'm very seldom deal with social media now, right?
Cause you can't. You can't.
But every time you pop up on a thing, I just gotta peek because I don't know what the hell you gonna do next.
Yo, yeah, I am like a wild card.
Yeah, definitely.
I
But
am
you my
like a
partner
wild
though.
card.
You know, if you don't get no bigger, you still my nigga. You
Period.
know?
You
Oh,
mine, bro. It's just so I don't know. It's so crazy. Like I'm trying to find a middle space for myself where I could still relate to my people, but at the same time I could be able to like be in a position to give some game to the youngins without fucking them up.
They don't want it. They don't want it.
I know.
They
That's
don't
the
want it.
hard part.
You
Cause I
know,
be
I
really trying to kick it to the youngins and like, give
they
them
don't
some
want it.
game
They don't want it.
and they just
You'd be better off picking your nose.
yeah.
You know, they don't want it. But you know what? I'm glad they don't want it because guess what? That will. Hey, that's that in itself. That's that one thing that'll keep me a step ahead of their ass. You dig?
Right. Period.
So
That part.
I could always watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat around a little shitty. You know. Yeah.
Real shit. Yeah,
So
I don't know, I just been trying to find like my middle space. Like we talked about on the shit, the curve.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just trying to
Hey,
perfect my curve. You feel me? Cause like,
hey, man, the curve is a cold motherfucker. Look, peep game take play. I I fucked around. I said, man, I wanted to bet on me. You know what I'm saying? So I spent
right,
39 months dealing with me. You know what I'm saying? And
right,
now, and once you know that I spent 29 years depending on the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
I needed to know that I could depend on me. So the 39 months depending on me was a beautiful thing, right? But there's something about the game. It's like how do you step away from the one thing that's giving you everything, especially even down to your children? You know what I'm saying? So
bro. That's what I'm
so
dealing with, and it's a struggle.
yeah.
It is a fucking struggle because it's like it's in us. It's not on us.
Mhm. Yeah.
So it's like
So
it's more
shit.
of a struggle for me to walk away than to
You
stay,
can't
but
walk
at the
away.
same time,
You
but
you
at the
can't walk
same
away.
time,
What's gonna happen is you're gonna find you can find something else to occupy yourself with during
right,
the interim, but you're not gonna walk away. You're not gonna walk away. I'm gonna tell you something. I I bust a I look I bust this little cutie pie the other day, right? And
right.
I was active for all of 1 hour. Hey, the first bullshit. I was like, oh no, get the fuck out.
Yo, that I can't help. I like, yo, I drop people so fast. Still to
Hey,
this day.
I've been known to leave a hoe on the floor. I don't give a fuck. You know, man, I don't give a fuck. And then I just realized something. I realized something. You know what? Everything ain't for everybody, you know what I mean? But there is somebody for everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And shit. I just haven't sweated mine yet. You know what I mean? So,
But look, look, I don't
hopefully
found
I do
about
it soon.
look, I done found about 14 of them.
Hey, hey, hey.
14. You feel me?
I,
Where it's like,
I,
cause it's like, but this is the first time, and I'm not gonna lie to you, P. We finna
that's
have fuck it. We
that
gotta have
used
a
to be
real life conversation, right?
14. That used to be a normal number for me. 13, 12, 13. 7 to
Well,
7
they
to
used to say
13.
okay, the reason why I picked the number 21 is because back in the G, in order for us to be considered dinosaurs, big goats and all of that, you had to have at least 20. So I
Yeah,
said I'm gonna go for 21. Now, the only thing is in this experience is different because I probably done ran through hundreds of bitches, hundreds of
3,000,
conversations,
3,000,
thousands, right, for
three
real,
thousand during the course of my
thousands of
career.
conversations,
3,000.
but I could never get past you're not gonna pay me. I couldn't get past that shit for like my
Mm-mm.
entire lifetime. This is the first time in my life where I said, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm gonna actually try to get to know this person for who they are and see if I like this person. And
Wow.
in my experience, it's been like half good, half bad. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's half good because I realized I overlooked a lot of dope ass women.
No, you didn't.
simply on the strength
No, you
of
didn't. No, you 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 didn't. Don't ever believe that. No, you didn't.
no, but I have to though. But I have to though, because I
You
gotta be
didn't.
honest.
You didn't overlook anything. You have to understand something. You have to understand something. Uh, every stone that you turned over for a reason. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
that's a fact.
There were no stones. There were no stones that were left unturned. You know what I mean? Because in order for you to make your mark, man, you had to turn over your stones. Everything else just wasn't for you. You
Nah, you
know?
right. You right.
Yeah.
Cause I wasn't.
Every,
But now that I've been like actually giving it a chance, past on this what I'm on, like really just getting to know people. I don't really found some dope people that I would have looked over if I would have just came in immediately with my hand out. So it's a catch. It's a catch because I'm not used to having free conversations. I'm not used to just liking people. Like, I don't like people. I don't fucking like nobody. I am not friendly. We know this about me. I'm the farthest thing from friendly. But in my experience of trying to do it different, I've come across some dope people.
this thing be super tripping, huh?
Yeah, you know how that goes. You feel me? Cause it's like I feel like these is like real conversations that we've always silently had and we've always had amongst each other and been able to
Hmm.
check each other in private. But
Right.
I feel like somebody gotta have the courage and the guts and the cojones to put that shit out there. And I feel like I'm like the bridge. I've always been the bridge, realistically
But you know
though.
what? But you know what? Realistically, you could you could you could do that. You could do that, and it won't be it won't be too much backlash or too much anything because I'm gonna tell you something. Until a
As a
motherfucker
female,
really
they never wanted to give me the
right.
title anyway.
Right. And then that's what I was gonna say. As a female, right? And then
Yeah.
as you being you and a motherfucker not really knowing you, they go slip up and make a motherfucking mistake because they don't know you go hard in the paint. You feel me?
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
and
saying?
that happens a lot too because
Yeah.
they're like getting to know me and they like, damn, like you got a good heart, you a cool person, but at the same time they don't know I'm still ice cold as a
Yeah.
motherfucker. So you got one mistake.
I tell a motherfucker when motherfuckers come from out of town and we used to be up in King of Diamonds and shit. And like we be talking and somebody be like, "Who is that?" And I'd be like, "You better hope your bitch don't find out."
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Look, and that's
I'm
some real
like,
shit.
nigga,
Yo.
I'm keeping I got to check my bitch sometimes. Hey, bitch, get your ass over here.
Stop looking that bitch in her eyes. Don't look her in her eyes, bitch. You gonna be gone. Nah, but real shit. I used to have like when I was per se in the game, I used to have so many, I won't say arguments because I don't argue with nobody, but it used to be like certain P's who really in their heart feel like you a female. You could never. But I'm like,
Well,
bro,
boy,
look at my track record, bro, and look at yours.
yeah. I,
You can't say
I
that to
think,
me. You can't
I
say
think,
that to me.
yeah. I think one night we was in the club. I think we was in the club one night, and that's when I had the porn star bitch, the Tia Cherry bitch, and you came up, and the bitch poured you a drink. Boy, I must have almost punched that hoe in the eye.
Yo, I didn't, and you know what? That shit be so normal. I ain't even too much really realize it or pay it no attention,
Right,
cause
cause you ain't tripping like that. You ain't tripping like
I
that.
probably
I'm
didn't
like,
even peep that that
I'm
was
like,
your people. I'm just,
oh yeah. I was like, oh bitch, so you pouring Pippin the drink? You pouring Pippin drinks now, huh? You the bottle bitch now,
Oh yeah,
huh?
that's what you do. That's what we doing out here. That's what
Yeah,
we doing outside. Nah, but
man.
I ain't gonna lie. I done knocked some greats.
Yeah,
I done
you
knocked
done
some
have some decent
greats
work. You done have some
in,
decent work. I
in my lifetime. You feel me? Like I've had a great run throughout my life. Like
hey,
I'm happy. Like I wouldn't
look,
take none of it back.
you
I swear to
ain't
God, I wouldn't take none of it back.
none of your game has ever got loose with me, cause you know I am about them little light motherfuckers. You know I
Oh yeah, I don't even want to too much say his name
yeah,
because I love and
don't even
respect, bro. But he
yeah.
was hot with me. He just knew he was gonna knock me, and when it didn't happen, that nigga said, "Wait a fucking minute, hold on, time out." Matter of fact, I'm gonna remind you, bro. Said you gotta make a sacrifice. Hell no, the fuck I don't.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, cause look, until we was walking down the hallway, it didn't dawn on him that that was your bitch.
Right, right, right.
You know, he just thought we was, you know how when we leave the club, we got a little follow. We got a few little followers, right?
Yeah,
You
he
know,
thought it was a
so
groupie
he
train.
was just, yeah, yeah. He thought it was the PGO groupie bitches.
Oh Jesus.
hey, I
Hey,
was like,
nah, but
uh
Shorty
oh.
was like, nope. But it's crazy
I said, uh
because
oh.
Shorty was so I ain't gonna cap. Shorty was solid to an extent.
Yeah, she was cool. She was cool.
Like
She
she
was
was
cool. She was
solid to an
crazy as
extent.
shit, but she was crazy as
That's what I'm
shit, but she
saying.
was cool.
She bugged out,
Yeah,
psycho. Shorty was fucking psycho.
Su-
So like,
super cycle.
so
Hey,
she nah, but I ain't
there
gonna
was
cap
nights
though.
I had to text you
Shorty
after
showed
we
me
left the
who my
club.
real
Like,
friends is though. No
yeah,
bullshit. She showed me who my real friends is because
yeah.
when the homies would like try to slide in her DM and shit like that, she'd go off on her own to the point where a nigga coming at me like, "Hey nigga, you need to check your bitch." Nah, nigga, I ain't checking
Oh,
shit, bitch. Your ass
and
is
she was super
satisfied.
reckless
It
too.
ain't really happen like that. Now you want to be mad at me? Nah, hell, she did what the fuck she's supposed to do, nigga. Like, fuck you mad at me because she ain't let you knock her. Like, you sound crazy, bro. That shit used to be funny as hell though, cause like she really put me on game with like certain individuals that I thought was my people or I thought was really fucking with me. And not for nothing, when it comes to the game, everything's fair game. But like, it's one thing to be like smiling in my face and trying to dirty mac me, and you just doing what you do.
This should be
Yeah,
sober tripping.
it's all good. Look, we got enough. You know this one going up. I love this conversation.
Yeah,
I love this conversation. Nah, but
yeah.
like that kind of opened my eyes a lot because like a lot of people that I thought was like really, really fucking with me, she was the one putting me on game. Like, hey, this nigga ain't your friend. This nigga ain't
Huh.
your friend. Like, you think this your homie. This nigga ain't your friend. And I used to be tripping on her sometimes, like, nah, that's my people. Woo, woo, woo. She like, nah, nigga, them ain't your friends.
Uh,
And then when it came out later on and niggas started, I started seeing the snake shit, I'm like, this little crazy
uh,
bitch was right about something, like some
I,
of it.
I, you know what? Sometimes I like to be like, yeah, I only want to meet the nigga through the bitch. You know
Period.
what I mean?
Period.
Uh, yeah, we can meet through the bitch when you bring me her shit. Um, but I just uh, I just think that hold on, I got some DM going on here. I don't know what I don't. I got some other shit going on. I'm really not. Uh, I got this new phone too, man. This shit is blowing me out the water. I'm feeling my age. I'm feeling old. You know.
Yes.
I'm feeling old. I had this little 23-year-old bitch over here the other day, and I was like,
Look, I'm
show
starting to
me how to
forget
do
shit.
this.
I be forgetting
Yeah.
names, all kind of shit. I'm like, God
Hey,
damn, bitch, you getting old.
hey, that's the weed.
Yeah, 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 for sure. Hey,
That's sweet. Believe me.
I still don't know to this day which one it was. She might hear this, she might feel some type of way, but I just had a bitch text me earlier and she like, "Oh, what's up, babe?" And I'm like, "Damn, this fucking number ain't saved. Who the fuck is this?" She like, "Bitch, I've
Who
been
is
talking to
this?
you
Yeah.
all day." Like,
Oh, wait a minute. I got a better one than that. We in Daytona. We in Daytona Beach, and it's me and Grammy, right?
hmm
Me and Grammy, we in the strip club, and Grammy say, "Hey, P, your ex bitch is standing behind us." I pick up my drink. I turn around. I turn all the way around. I look. It's two, three bras behind me. I don't know near
you
one
don't
of
know
them.
which one it is.
I don't know near one of them. So I keep drinking my drink, and Grammy's like, "Hey, P, the bitch trying to get your attention." And I said,
Which
"Grammy, what
one?
bitch?" Hey, the bitch was like, "You don't remember me?" Oh, yeah, 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 I remember you. Yeah. Have a nice night.
Yeah, it's been getting bad, like to the
Yeah.
point where I'm talking about like long term bitches. They start what up, and if you call me, I'm able to tell sometimes because if they call me Cardi or Kardiel, I'm like, all right, you a new bitch. You don't know me like that. But when
Right.
they be like Star, I'll be like, oh shit. oh,
Man,
oh, you one of them.
look,
Oh, you one of
I
them.
got a cold
Wait a
one for
minute,
you.
time out.
I got a
Wait.
cold one for you. I get a phone call last month, right? And she goes, "Hey, I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something." I said, "What are you gonna tell me? You got your pilot's license?"
Yep, yep, yep.
She
You
said,
told me about that when we was on the
"Yeah."
line.
She said, "Huh? How did you know?" I ain't talked to this bitch in over a year, right? She's like, "How did you know?" I said, "Because, bitch, I raised you. I knew it was two things that you could be calling me about, and the other one wasn't possible because, bitch, you're not going to pay me ever again." So, so, so it had to be the pilot's license. You know what I mean?
Hey, but don't. I think we reached that point after runs with just about all of them. Sometimes, like,
Nah, she gave me the kind of money that I told her the last time she walked out my motherfucking door. I said, "Bitch, to cross my threshold again, you need 50,000 straight up. I'm not taking $49,999.99. I need
but
50,000, or
this
you
is what
keep
I'm
your punk
saying.
ass
In
away."
this day and age, which one of them is saving more than 2,000?
Shit,
Say,
they'll take these. Hey, these niggas taking bitches for $49.99 and a motherfucking
I
Walmart gift card.
heard. That's
You
what,
know,
and that's another thing for me too. I'm like, listen here, player. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing none of that. If
I'm
this
still
is what
screaming
I gotta
55.
do to
I'm
sit
still
down
screaming
at this
55.
table, I'm gonna knock the whole damn table over. I'm not sitting here doing this.
Yeah. Hey, shit.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I done threw plenty of short traps out the motherfucking window on the freeway. You know, I
Because
don't give a
this is
fuck.
ridiculous. Like, bro, and I
Yeah,
remember, yo, I remember them nights where if it wasn't at least 1,000 or better, I'm crying. I got an attitude. I'm mad as hell.
a
I feel
thousand was
like you
unacceptable.
disrespected me,
A thousand in Vegas and Miami, a thousand is
bruh,
unacceptable. Vegas, Miami, and New York, a
bruh.
thousand is unacceptable. Bitch, I will fire you for $1,000 because we got to go back to this room that cost 300.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
yo, bitch, a Happy Meal. That's it.
yeah. I'm not doing it, bitch. I like room service. You
Not,
know?
but that's what I'm saying. Like, we kind of had it good because back then they at least had a little bit of work ethic. Now they don't want to
Yeah.
work at all.
Mm.
They
They
don't like
want
to
they want
talk to.
they want you to give it to them. They want you to give it to them. They want to get a trick a deal and ask for it instead of demand it. And
Mm-hmm.
and you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. I got this cold piece of game that I've worked for like at least 20 years, right? Whenever a bitch tell me she can't make no motherfucking money, I take that bitch to 7-Eleven. I buy a Slurpee. I sit there, I take a couple sips out the Slurpee. I dump the motherfucking Slurpee out. I wipe the cup out and I hand the bitch a cup and I tell the bitch, go stand in front of 7-Eleven and Panhandle. Tell the motherfucker that you got to catch a bus and you're $70 short on your bus ticket. I'll be back in 4 hours. Bitch, if you don't have $500 in 4 hours, I'm fucking you up. I come back, bitch got $800-900 from panhandling. Now you tell me you can't get no money with your pussy?
What? Wait.
Come on. Huh? 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 You tell me you can't get no money with your pussy? Bitch, you want to go get a Slurpee?
Bruh.
Hey, make that whole panhandle.
Yeah, that'll change your life. That will
Mm-hmm.
change your life.
Yep. But shit, I done had a bitch or two during the course of my career that shit, the bitch said, fuck going to the track. I'm finna go to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, nah, for real. Nah, you got to pick and choose your battles wisely, shawty. Pick and choose your battles
Yeah.
wisely.
Yeah, bitch, how come you always over here by the 7-Eleven?
Yeah, come chop it up with us. We chopping it. You might as well come chop it up.
Oh, man.
Now it feel good chopping it with my players though, like, cause I be out the loop, you be out the loop, so it feel like I'm standing in the circle again. Cause I wouldn't
But
stand in the circle with these young niggas. I can't do it. Like I always looked up to the OGs and everybody that came before me. Like I liked being around y'all. I
yeah,
liked watching y'all. I
hey,
liked
Star, but
being around
you wanna hear
y'all.
the
Like,
coldest thing? I'm not out the loop. My shop is right here on the one. I'm writing on the thing. I'm on the thing.
oh yeah,
I
I'm coming through Oakland when I'm shooting the show.
yeah.
I'm
Hey,
coming.
look, I'm
You know I'm
literally
coming.
I'm literally once a day. I'm literally once a day practicing. Hey, bitch. 510.
Hey, I heard they switched everything, knocked everything down out there. Is that true?
Nah, not really so much switch. I mean, we've always played. We started that honey hole down there from first, from fifth to 10th. So
Right.
they started fucking around down there more than anything. But I mean, this whole thing. Hey, this thing go from fifth all the way to the hundreds.
That part.
You know what I
That
mean?
part.
Any part of this motherfucker it's on. You know. So, I remember one time. Before I took my little hiatus, I had a motherfucker stand on the corner right here by my shop. You bitch, you don't have to go nowhere. Tell him to park right there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go nowhere. Fuck it. It's right here. We firing up right here. Um, but shit. Now I'm right here on the thing, and I try to, I try to, I try to, I try to, I try to remain focused on what I'm doing. But shit, I'm getting bored. I'm tired. I'm ready. I'm ready to. It's time for me to shift gears. You know what I'm saying? And
And I
man.
think that's my problem too, cause I've been like chilling. I got the little crib out in Charlotte and shit, so I be out the way. I don't really be in the way. I don't really see much, and like
But you always had a
it's
spot out there,
peaceful.
though.
It's
You
cool.
always had a
Yeah,
spot
but
out
I
there,
never
though.
stayed here this long though.
Okay.
Like
Oh,
I
you never.
haven't
Oh,
been
you mean you
going
staying there?
nowhere.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
like
Because
I've
you've always
been
kept a spot
here.
out
Like
there.
nah, it's cool. It's peaceful as hell. You feel me? I like my daughter's school. I like her friends. You feel me? Like, so like
Hmm.
on that note, it's hella cool. But for me, I'm starting to like lose it a little bit because you know me, my body. Like I need to be outside. I need the lights. I need the bitches. I need
Yeah,
all of this.
yeah, yeah.
I'm getting bored, but I'm like,
You got to get back on your vampire. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Look. I'm serious.
I've been chilling too
Did,
hard. That's the
did you
problem.
see? Did you listen to the new record I sent you? Reactivated.
No, but I'm gonna listen to it tonight
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
you should listen to it. You should listen to it. Like I said, I'm thinking Paris around Christmas time, and I'm finna I'm finna I'm finna lead a car business. I'm finna lead a car business to my little square bridge, and I'm finna dip.
Oh, you finna get back on the road.
Yeah, I'm finna roam. I'm finna go roam, and I just
Well,
mean
that's I
literally
mean,
roam.
not for nothing. That's what I'm gonna do with the show. like I'm gonna do what I normally do. Like I'm basically gonna
Yeah. Oh,
do my
okay.
little
Well, then
cross country venture.
I know I'm gonna have hella cameos because you know we,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
L.A., Miami, we be everywhere. Be like,
Yeah,
when'd you
for
get
sure.
here? I got here yesterday. All right.
Yo, nah, but real shit, we be running into each other in every city we go to. Like
Yep.
every
Yep.
city we go to. When I'm in Oakland, I saw you at the shop, but you was moving, so I ain't even get a chance to stop you. But when I was just in Oakland, I think last like a couple months ago, I saw you,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Hey,
I think that's motherfucking dumb.
we always fucking end up in the same city like around the same time. Be like, when'd you get here? Oh, I got here yesterday. I got here last week. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Matter of
So
fact, because I hit you when I got back to Vegas, because I came to Oakland for a couple of days, and then I went back to Vegas, and I'm like, yo,
yeah.
you in
And I
Miami? You
talked
was
to him
like,
when he was
nah,
in
I'm at
Vegas. Yeah.
Oakland, and I'm like, damn, nigga, that was you.
Yeah.
I thought that was you.
I was supposed to be in Miami, but things didn't work out. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me about it.
Things
I already know,
things didn't
fool.
work out. But you know, that's why they say don't put all your eggs in one basket. But this was a fine little basket.
Yeah, I did have, I did have a fine little basket. Little
It was
bitch
a
broke
fine
all my
little
motherfucking
basket.
eggs. Look, bitch broke all my motherfucking eggs. Shit.
Yeah, man. Hey, I was hoping that one was gonna be the one. Shit, you know,
Well,
the
shit.
one to get me to the next two or three or four or five. I just,
Hey, bro.
you know,
Hey, look,
I
I'm
just
telling you, bro.
realized
When I
something.
do this show, bro, it's gonna get crazy because like I'm really gonna like give them me. Like I ain't, I
You got
always been
to,
super
you
private.
got, it's got to be real raw and uncut,
Yeah,
or
it's
it ain't
got to
gonna be
be
right.
real raw and exclusive. Like I've been
Yeah.
so like I think because I was on probation, I was like purposely hiding away from cameras and hiding away from the limelight.
Uh-huh.
Like I didn't want to be seen. I didn't want because let's keep it a
Of
minute.
course not.
It's so many people that hate me that if they knew I was on probation for pandering, I can expect another case. So I
You
said,
know,
let me just get the fuck out the way completely.
check this out. I'm gonna
I
tell you
don't need
something. I'm gonna
nobody to
tell you
see
something
me.
that I haven't told too many people. Um, there was a time where I was on the run for like 16, 17 years,
God
right?
damn.
And I went hard in the paint. I went extra hard in the paint, right? Because I was on the run and I felt like any day this could all come to an end. I'm like,
Right.
nigga, I got a spot in Hawaii, I got a spot in Miami, I got a spot in Vegas, I got a spot in LA. You know what I'm saying? I got eight, nine bitches, I got 24 cars. I'm like, I could lose all this shit tomorrow, so I'm just gonna go hard as fuck so I can have whatever the fuck I want, do whatever the fuck I want, and when it comes over, it comes over. And I never got to that point because I learned, you know, them 8 years I had my personal assistant. My personal assistant did everything for me, so I got to sit, I used to sit at home in the tub.
Right. Right. That's what I
You know
be
what I'm
doing. I
saying?
be right in the bathtub all
Yeah.
day long.
Yeah, so I had my assistant be able to, be able to move around for me. So that was cool for me, right? And then it got to the point where I was like, you know what, man, I gotta get my passport. So let me go ahead and let me take care of this shit. And then I spent all that money taking care of that shit, and the motherfuckers laughed at me. I jumped off the plane and I was like, man, I got a warrant for my arrest.
Yeah, for real. Like, let's just get
I
this
was
over
like,
with.
yeah, I was like, my lawyer is already down there. I just got off the plane, and dude was like, he's like, I'm not gonna take you to, into custody. You go to the police station yourself. I was like, oh,
Wait, go
really?
to the police station
Yeah.
myself.
So I get down there, and my lawyer's down there, and they go like, you only had to be gone 9 years. This fell off after 9 years. You didn't have to be gone all this time. I had whole nother
Wow.
everything,
So
right?
you passed the statute of limitation was still on the
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it was a lot. But I'm saying it was a long time. So I went hard. I went extra, extra hard because I knew I could lose everything anytime, right? And then, when all that shit was cleared up, then I went super stupid because you can't touch me. Especially you can't touch me now because now my paper right. My
right,
paper's super
right,
right. My paper been right for 20 years. Touch me, hot, don't you dare. You
right.
know?
I wish a
Hey, come on,
motherfucker
Star.
would.
You know how I get pulled over. You know how indignant I get with the police. Pardon
Oh
me?
yeah, for sure,
Excuse me?
for sure. I'm acting bad. I'm acting all
Yeah.
kind of bad.
Who's Bentley? Whose fucking name came up when you ran the plate?
Right. Hey, that remind me.
You
What movie was that? Cheech and Chong, when the cop asked him for the license, and when he asked him for it, he was like, "What's your name?" He was like, "It's right there on the license."
yeah. Hey. Man. I uh I just it you get to a point of where when you dealing with legal shit in the game, it's funny how you tiptoe around that. You tiptoe around shit,
Right.
but you don't tiptoe around it because guess what? Today might be that day. So you go hard. You
Yeah.
go a lot harder.
Oh yeah, for
You know,
sure, for
you go a
sure.
lot harder.
Nah,
That's
it
like
was when they put me on papers, and I was looking at an
mhm.
extra 6 7 on the violation. That's when I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? This is God telling me to sit my ass down.
Hey, look,
Just sit down. What up,
look.
Brad? What up, Pop? And yeah,
I
that
let me
was
tell
like
you.
I felt like that was God telling me like, yo, just because I was going too hard. That was the problem. I
Yeah.
was going too hard,
It was
recklessly
like
though. I wasn't giving no fucks at all, and it
yeah.
cost me. So I had
I got my
honestly,
second.
I needed that though. I was just telling somebody the other day. I'm like, yo, that situation humbled me because Cardi is humble. You feel me? Like
Mhm.
I got a lot of information. I'm very wise, but at the same time, now I know how to be humble. Star Cavalli was not humble.
No, because Star was a star.
Yeah, the Star Cavalli was not humble. Y'all got me
Yeah,
fucked up. This is what it is.
yeah.
This is a bitch. I don't
I,
give a fuck about none of that. I don't care who know it,
hey,
who
you,
don't like
you know
it.
what? But we all get a humbling. I mean, shit. I beat the state of Florida on double life. Man,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
man, that shocked the shit out of me because I'm like I'm sitting up in here for nothing, and I can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So it was it was humbling to get out of that situation, and
Right.
that
And I
that
think that's
actually
what it is, because I thought I was gone. I ain't gonna
no
lie to
no
you. I thought
yeah
I was
that that
gone.
that's what started this. That's what really started this because I'm saying, damn, here I am. I was in a situation where I'm involved in some shit with two people that I don't even know, and I'm facing life two times.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Oh
right,
no. So when I first got out, I was mad. I was mad because I felt like I had to just show a motherfucker something real quick. 93 days out that motherfucker, I was back, big B's, big wings. Uh,
right,
you know,
right.
back team, back with a squad. But
You got
doing this
something to
was even
prove.
better. Yeah, I felt like I had something to prove. Like don't ever question my pimping though. You know what I mean? And
Right.
with my car lot, it was like it wasn't even about proving nothing to nobody. It was about just knowing that I could count on me.
Look, and
Just
you want to
just
know
me.
what's crazy too? So after I caught that little situation, I kind of started like second guessing myself and kind of
Yeah, yeah,
damn, like
yeah.
bro, like did
That's
I really
fucked up.
fuck up? Did I, you know what
No,
I'm
no,
saying?
that's fucked
Was it
up.
a coincidence? Was it a was it
Star.
something
I always
I
tell
could have
myself,
did or something I could have changed? But I ain't gonna lie
I've
to
never
you.
questioned myself. I've never doubted myself until that situation.
Look, but hold on, let me tell you what brought me back. I was listening to Philmo Slim Vlad interview, and he
Hmm.
was like, after I caught my first one, that's when I became solidified. And I was like,
Yep.
you know what?
Yep.
Motherfucker, you right.
Yep. Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
Motherfucker, you right. God
I'm gonna
damn
tell
it.
you in my situation, what was good for me was that I had 4A bone and I had silk. You know what I'm saying? I had
Mm-hmm.
I had my dudes. I had my dudes like really really checking for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So um, they kept me, they kept me, they kept me with my mind off of that shit. But
Right.
I was still shell shocked to the degree that I just felt like, man, these motherfuckers just came and just shook up my whole shit for nothing. You know what I mean?
And
And
that's what happened with me because I got called out there to write on a music project. And that's what fucked me up is because when I went out there, I had it in my heart, though. I'm like, yo, I'm about to take my music shit serious. I'm about to leave this shit alone.
hey,
I ain't fucking with
hey,
this shit no
that's
more. Look, and I
crazy.
wasn't. I was in the
That's
studio every day. Nigga, I had cut off all my little pieces of work. I just had Shorty, the one that you saw me with. I like
uh,
made her my girlfriend at that point. And it was just me and her, nobody else. I'm just doing music. I ain't doing nothing crazy.
look.
And then they come
Let me tell
snatch my ass up. I said, ain't this about a fucking
let me tell
bitch?
you how I got arrested. Let me tell you how I got
Ain't this
arrested.
about a bitch?
I got my backpack. I got my little Louis shit, my little Gucci shit. I'm walking out the gates of my spot, you know, my house over there, right? I'm walking out the
Mm-hmm.
gates. I close the gate behind me. I turn around and I see 7, 8 Miami police cars, right? And I look and I see everybody got Miami on their shirts. I'm not worried about nobody with no city on their shirt. Nigga, if you coming for me, you got an alphabet.
For real. For
I swear to God, I told the officer, I said, I don't know why y'all got all them goddamn guns pointed at me. You got the wrong house.
right.
They told me, no, we don't.
No, we don't, bitch. We here for
But guess
you.
what?
We here for you, Jack.
I was on my way to the airport because I had a show out here in the Bay Area. I was doing the Blunt Fest.
Mm,
I had a show. I was coming out here to do a show, like the biggest show that I'd ever did out here in the Bay. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
It was crazy. It was super crazy. I'm sitting here thinking like, oh man, y'all tripping with this shit, nigga. I got a
Okay, but
show,
look,
nigga. I gotta
look, hold on.
go.
Look, here go the hit though, because I remember when I talked to you when I was going through the situation, but it was a part of my stipulation of my probation that I couldn't talk about it. I just got off a couple months ago. You know who I was out there doing music with when it happened?
Who?
Trippy and 6ix9ine. I got caught
Ooh,
up in that shit.
ugh, ooh, ooh,
That motherfucker
ooh.
said, no,
Okay.
take her. Bitch, wait a minute. I ain't even doing nothing.
Wow.
Like, wait,
That's
nigga,
crazy.
like, I'm not even doing nothing. Yeah, bro,
That's crazy.
it's in my paperwork. I had a confidential informant. They started their investigation, couldn't find shit, no evidence, no nothing. But they had been investigating so long, they was like, let's just pick her up and see if we can get her.
Yeah. Well,
And they had to
that was
fucking let me
that
go.
was local jokers. That was local jokers because you know the feds don't come fuck with you until they got you.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. And that's why I was like, after that, I was like, yo, the next time they come, nigga, I'm gone. I gotta sit the fuck down, bitch. I can't. I like, okay, I got this one. I won this little battle, little
Yeah.
scrap, little fight. But I'm not finna play with them people.
Yeah, I remember first getting out of that situation, and they told me I had to report to probation, and I'm like, what for? And I went in there, and I went in there, and I told the broad, I said, look, man, this shit is supposed to be over with. I'm like, here go my passport. She's like, I don't need that. Here, take your passport back. She's like, you just going through the process. It's just processing. This will take about 40 days. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
Nah, but I ain't
oh,
gonna lie.
okay.
My little newer, she who kind of really got me through that shit. Cause like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I was down. I was down emotionally. Like I still had bread and shit a little bit. Like they took most of my shit. They took almost
Yeah.
everything, but I still had a little
They
bit
stripped
left.
me.
But
They
Shorty,
stripped me.
like I be in my feelings type shit, and she would literally put her fucking finger on my chin and lift my head up and say, "Keep your head up, Daddy. You gonna be all right." That bitch used to do that shit
Huh. Yeah,
every
they
fucking day,
yeah,
and that's what
they
kind
stripped
of
me so
started getting
cold.
me back into my fucking groove. Cause I'm like, yo, damn, this little bitch really give a fuck about me. Like, I'm gonna let too many people down if I give up right now. If I just fucking shut down and say fuck everything, I'm gonna be letting so many people down, bro.
But guess what though? I've come to learn that you always find that there's people that are trying to help you, right? But I say this at my shop every day. I tell some staff or somebody, some employee or a mechanic or whatever, I'll be like, do you know that if you are here to help me and you are helping me the way that you want to help me, instead of the way that I need you to help me, that you're not helping me? So some people, you get some people that they want to help you. They want to help you in only certain situations. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
And
I'm like,
and I think that's where I kind of, I'm gonna say that's where I fucked up with Shorty, because while she was like lifting my head up and doing the real work, like trying to keep my spirit right, keep my head together, I
mhm.
just couldn't get jiggy with the bitch because I'm like, bitch, I need money. I need money now. Fuck this chin up shit. Fuck these hugs. Fuck all this shit, bitch. I need my money back. So I kind of fucked Shorty off. Like, I ain't gonna cap. Like, I could have did better with that situation, but that's a part of growing and learning. And like, before, you couldn't get me to look at any situation and say, damn, Star, you was kind of wrong. But now I could do that a little bit. I could kind of look and be like, all right, you wasn't really
Man,
being appreciative. You was a little bit taking advantage a little bit
yeah.
in
But you
certain
know what's funny
areas.
though?
Like,
When I get a bitch that's around me, even now though, right? Even though I'm not active, right? And a bitch know what time it is, right? I fuck around and I fuck around and I find that she'll be doing shit for me, right? She'll be doing shit for me, like every now and then I might find a little chase envelope, you know what I'm saying, that say with love on it, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you
and
know,
it's
and I'll be
learning
like,
to appreciate those things.
yeah, I'll
That's
be
a
like,
part of
oh,
the
that's so
journey.
cute. I'd be like, oh, that's so cute. Bitch, it's $400 in here. You could have, you know, I'm thinking, and then she really fucked me up because she got it all in 20s. Like, yo, I'd have been better off with the four big faces. And then I said, okay, she put an E for effort. She's doing something of her own volition. It's cool, you know.
Look, she
But
tried, but look, she
yeah,
trying though. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like, we got to give them a little bit more
No, no, you
credit,
don't.
because
No, you
they
don't,
do
because
be
they
trying,
don't need to.
bro.
They know because they don't know. They know better. They should know better than not to try. Hey, don't try, bitch. Succeed. You know what I mean?
But this is what I've been learning too. Everybody not cut from the same cloth that we cut from, though. They
Yeah,
not,
but
like, it's
but
not in them.
now
Like,
when I say that, I mean for somebody that's very that's aware of your repertoire, someone that's
right.
aware of your repertoire, someone that
Oh yeah,
knows
yeah,
about
for
your
sure, for sure,
background,
for sure.
knows how you wiggle. Oh, yeah, bitch, you won't become playing over here. I will kick you in your ass.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
think they know not to play with me. That's one thing they do know. They do know not to play with me. Like,
You
I
know?
feel like if a female playing, she will definitely stay away from me, because she know
Hey,
my attitude a little fucked up, and I'm gonna
yeah.
come out. And I don't
Unfortunately,
yell, and that's the thing with me too. I don't yell. I don't put my hands on people. I don't do none of that shit. I think that's
now
what
see,
kind of
that's what I was just going to
separated me,
say.
because my
Unfortunately,
methods are
unfortunately,
different. I'm
unfortunately,
unorthodox.
the first thing that I like to teach a bitch is how to duck. Unfortunately,
You're stupid. You're
right?
stupid.
However, I have been adapting to Silk's philosophy of fag removal, right?
Mhm.
And Silk
Mhm.
and Silk got this thing where Silk just points his finger towards the door.
Yeah.
He don't even say, "Hey,
Yeah.
hey."
Don't even say
He
that.
don't
Just
even
point.
say nothing.
Get
He
the
don't even
fuck
say
out of
nothing.
here.
He just forcefully points towards the door, like, okay, bitch. I hope you read sign language. You know.
Yeah, and
I-
that's one tactic that I have learned that kind of eliminates a lot of the bullshit. Like, when Shorty get the tripping and going crazy doing all that weird shit,
oh
I'd be
yeah, I'm
like,
not doing
"So
that.
you gonna leave? Are you gonna leave? Because if you're gonna leave, do it right now. Don't say nothing else. Just leave." But I don't want to. Okay, now we can have a conversation. But don't do all of that if you're not gonna leave. If you're not gonna
Right.
leave, sit here, talk to me, let's communicate, let's be adults. You feel me? Maybe we could get somewhere.
Oh
But all
yeah.
that temper
Oh,
tantrum ass weird
I'm
ass
putting the
shit.
bitch. I'm putting the
Mm-mm.
bitch out. I'm putting the bitch out, and I'm locking the gates.
What the-
I'm let
Not
look.
locking the
I'm locking the
gates.
gates. I'm letting the dogs loose. I'm, you know, we gonna make sure that you're not finna have me playing this punk ass game with you all night. You gonna go, and I'm gonna make sure you ain't finna come back. You know, shit. I am man. I can't do it. It's just certain shit I can't do. It's like
Yeah.
I pimp past that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
It's just yeah.
I'm not gonna
I can't
argue.
do it
I,
either. I'm not even gonna cap like I be like a little bit more lenient than I used to be. But at
yeah,
the same time,
yeah.
it's like, look, shorty, if you're not gonna get with it, please remove yourself. Like I look, you
Hey,
have to remove yourself because
yeah.
I don't want
If
to get
we had
angry
a
with
huddle,
nobody. I don't want to
if
be
we had a
mad.
huddle, if we had a huddle and we on the same page, guess what? Um, I don't think that I should be dealing with any motherfucking problems whatsoever. And if you do got some motherfucking problems, I suggest you go somewhere by yourself and deal with that because I don't have time for it. I really don't. You know, I
Especially
don't have
when I'm
time.
letting you know exactly what it is with
Yeah,
me off the
yeah,
rip,
bitch, you
off
got
the
a
muscle.
problem.
I'm
I
letting
don't.
you know who I am,
You
what you're
got a
getting yourself
problem. I
into.
don't. Hey, look,
Period.
you got a problem. So won't you go deal with your
Look,
problem and come
you
back when
knew
you
it
don't
was
have one?
13 other bitches when you got here.
Hey, when I knocked you, bitch, you was number 7. You know, like, come on, man. Come on, are you serious? You
Oh
worried about
God.
who I'm fucking. You worried about who I'm fucking. And when I knocked you, bitch, you was number 7. It was 6 bitches here before you, and you still worried about who I'm fucking?
That
Bitch,
part.
it's 6 motherfucking pussies in front of yours. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of my face.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Shit. I
Yeah. You still got your ice to you. I've calmed down a lot. Like
nah,
I don't let
I
I just
haven't.
don't let people get
I
me
haven't. I've gotten
angry.
bitter. I've gotten bitter.
Oh, see, at least you're being honest. See, like I've been
I've
really
gotten
on my self discovery wave, you feel me? So like
I've gotten bitter. I've gotten
I
very,
found
very
peace.
bitter.
Look, I found peace within myself, and that kind of makes it easier for me to like eliminate shit because it's like, look, shorty,
Real talk,
I'm
real talk,
happy
all bullshit
here.
aside.
If you're not trying to be happy with me, just remove yourself. It ain't even
Guess
gonna
what?
get to a point where we gonna beef or none of that.
Yeah, guess what? I'm not bitter. Well, I'm not bitter at all, man. I'm actually I'm blessed because you know what? Because I just pulled damn near 4 years. I just pulled down there 4 years out the air. You know what I'm saying? Without near bitch around me. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
and and guess what?
yeah.
Still got plenty of foreigns. You know,
And that's my
hey,
shit. Like, yo, I ain't even gonna cap. Like, even with the
yeah,
show and the shorties that I'm
yeah.
dealing with, like,
Hey, the rollies still ain't ticking. Uh,
I haven't asked nobody for nothing.
yeah.
But at the same time,
I don't do that on
I
I
don't
do that on
need
purpose.
nothing. You feel me? I don't need
Yeah,
nothing. So now when you come to me and you come fuck with me, you really gotta have something that's gonna be like
yeah.
beneficial to me, to my
Hey,
soul, to my well being, because
yeah.
I can make money by myself. And
Hey,
I had to be by myself to learn that I could make money by myself. Now that I
yep.
know I can make money by myself, baby, you gonna need more than a couple dollars. I just you're gonna need more than that.
Definitely. Definitely.
You're gonna need a
Yeah.
little bit more than that.
Yeah,
Like,
I think I'm a bit more of a snob now because I'm looking at it like, hold on, check this out. Let's see. Today, for instance, let's see. I made about 2 grand here to that shop today, right? I made about 2 grand
mm-hmm.
here today. Okay. So you got to understand, a bitch walking through my door with some change would just make me highly upset.
Yeah, because what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about addition and not about subtraction. But it's like this. Come on, man. If you can't match my vibe, I mean, god damn, you
You,
know.
bro,
But that's because we spoiled too, though. We
we
spoiled
are.
too. You
No,
got to understand. Me and Bone was
we've
talking.
lived a great life. Like I was just telling
Yeah,
somebody, like we
me and
drove the
Bone was
Rolls
talking about
Royces,
this shit
we drove the
yesterday.
Phantoms, we drove the Ghosts, we done
Yeah,
traveled the world. Like there's nothing that I
yeah.
haven't already done.
Yeah, that's what me and Bone was talking about yesterday. He was like, P, you got to understand something. It's a lot of cats that never touched the kind of money we've touched. It's a lot
Yeah,
of cats that's never
yeah.
done the things that we've done. And then, and you have to understand that they just coming into the game. So, uh, they don't understand you.
They really don't. They don't. They don't.
They don't.
They
When you
really
sit here
don't.
telling a motherfucker about commercial real estate and 18 rental properties and 2 or 3 mansions, they 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 really don't understand that.
Like
You
I
know?
had a young nigga that I ain't even gonna cap. The little nigga get bitches and all of that, but he saw me interacting with one of my shorties, and like she kind of got a little bit out of line. So I got a little slick with her, and he like, damn, like she let you talk to her like that? It ain't a let me nothing, player. What the fuck is
Let
you
me, yeah,
talking
let
about?
me,
Let me? What?
yeah, yeah.
Let me?
I love when these little bitches be like, I don't like to be called no bitch. Hey, look, bitch, check this out. If I ever
Oh my
fix my lips to
god,
call you a
yeah,
bitch,
yeah,
it ain't
that's a
nothing but a
new one too.
compliment, bitch. You know?
Word, bitch is a term of endearment. If I call you a bitch, I fuck with you
Yeah.
because
Hey, if I ever fix my lips to call you a bitch, it ain't nothing but a compliment.
real shit. Because I could have called you a dog face hoe.
Yeah. Pretty little bitch. You broke ass bitch.
Yo, that's the one. That one get me in trouble all the time. Not in trouble,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's the one that make people
That's the
mad
one that turned the fire up.
all the time. You broke
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut your broke ass up.
I was sitting here smoking a blunt with this little broad earlier, and she pulled out some money. Right, I told her, I said, don't think you can get away with that. Don't do that again. Right?
Are you crazy? Like, hold
Yeah,
on now. This is
yeah,
innate nature we talking about.
bitch, bitch, you will get an East Oakland special. You will fuck around, find your purse dumped out on the floor, your
Yeah,
bra
you're
turned
getting.
inside out.
Hey, hey, I saw a meme the other day, and it was like, "Fuck 100 house. You ever been chased by a pimp, bitch? I almost fell
Woo!
out." I said, "Yeah,"
Yeah, yeah. Hey, man,
because there's some savages out there. Like I ain't never been that type, but
man,
I've seen
I
it.
run them to, run them to the yellow line. But you know what? I was telling T Lee, I was telling T Lee the other day. I said, man, I'm finna get back active, man. I said, man, I'm finna come out there, man. Probably for the push one of these bitches in the bushes. He said, don't push the bitch in the bushes. Push her
You
on the yellow
can't do
line. Don't push
that.
her in the
You
bushes.
can't. Look,
Hey,
times have
T Lee the
changed.
Great he say, don't push her in the bushes. You might
Look,
not want to
sir.
do that.
Look,
Push her on the
sir.
yellow
You
line.
are
Don't
going
push her in
to
the
jail.
bushes.
Look, you heard me, sir. You are going to jail. You can't do that shit no more.
Yeah, man.
Your black
Hey,
ass going to jail.
he made it very clear to me that that would not be acceptable. I said, well, you get what I'm saying,
That
right?
type of
You
behavior
know,
is no longer
I'm finna
tolerated.
take it back. Yeah, I'm finna take it back to the old school tactics. He's like, just don't push no bitch in the bushes.
Yo, you know how many bitches got pushed in the pool in Miami? Jesus.
Man, uh, every day, every day, somebody got pushed at somebody's pool.
Every time, every trip, every
Hmm.
party.
Yep. Hey, it was like motherfucker wait around for that one. Oh, there you go, bitch.
Yeah. Fuck you thought this was.
I
Take
remember
a swing.
I think we was at where was we at?
The
I think we was at
Clevelander, probably.
no, we wasn't at the Clevelander. We was somewhere
No, you
else,
talking
and
about
it was
that
me.
rooftop joint.
Yeah, it was me
Um,
and Jay Rich, and Jay Rich pushed the bitch in the pool, and his Rolex came off right, and he grabbed the Rolex before it hit the water, right? I said, boy, you so pimpish. That looks so pimpish. You
yeah, that
pushed the
was
bitch,
player. That
grabbed the
was
Rolex.
real player right there.
Yeah, that was so player. That was so player.
Yeah, you
You
did that one.
know?
You did your big one with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, he
You know
knows.
what? You know what threw me off too? Fucking Kenny Red.
Yeah, I seen him today. I seen him
That
today.
threw me off a little bit. I wasn't ready,
Yeah, I
bro. I
seen
was
him.
like,
I seen
yo,
him that day. I seen him and Virgil and them that day because they was across the street over here. I seen them that day before they left, and I, 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 I was kind of like, what? Like I got a call and it was like, oh my God, what?
cause it kind
And
of
then
made me realize like
yeah, and then
this shit
Martina
do
hit
come
me, and
to
then
an
Martina
end
hit me.
sometimes.
Yeah,
No, well, all the time,
yeah,
really. But
and when
like that
Martina
was
hit
like
me, I was like, damn.
that was one of the first ones that made us feel it. Like, yo, it could be over
Yeah,
tomorrow. Like,
hey,
no cap.
you know what? Um, K Red is very instrumental in my growth in the game. You know,
Right.
very instrumental in my growth in the game. I was this was 20 years ago. I was out there. I was out there. I think I was out in North Carolina, and uh, I just came back from Virginia. I was in North Carolina, and K Red paged me, and he was like, I hit him back. He was like, hey, man, come to Atlanta next weekend. I didn't ask why, none of that. I just said bet. And I came to Atlanta that next weekend, met up with K Red at the hotel. And he was like, give me $600. I was like, oh, shit. Because if you know K Red,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
shit, here we go, right?
Yeah, here it
I'm like,
is.
yeah. He said, nah, man, I got you rooms for the weekend, you know? He's like, man, you finna go to the players ball. And I say, he's like, man, you been in these niggas' business, man. We finna go to the players ball, right?
Right,
So I'm like,
right.
okay, fuck it. So we go
If
get
you
my room
scared, go to
keys and
church.
shit. Yeah. So he take me upstairs, right? And it's funny, hey, because Good Game called me 3 days ago. Um, he take me upstairs and introduced me to everybody. Minister Seymour, Good Game, Juju, the Bishop. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I ever met them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we up in the Bishop room and we smoking weed, we drinking, and everybody talking they shit and da da da. And I was like, this is pimpish. Now this is pimpish. you
But you
know
know who one of my favorites is still to this day? Dre.
who's that?
Dre.
Oh, yeah. I've always said how many of
Gorgeous
y'all know you
Dre.
heard me say?
That
Hold on.
man, he's
I know
lit.
you've heard me say this at least 10 times. The most eloquently spoken man in the game is Gorgeous Dre.
For sure. His
Man,
vernacular is crazy.
Man, and this is somebody I've known for 20 something years, and I'm gonna tell you something. I still get in awe of him with his conversations sometimes because he is so captivating. You know,
Right.
I was in Seattle last year, and I hit
He
him,
got
and I
that
was like,
law
man,
passed. He got the law
yeah,
passed. That was big.
yeah. I hit him, and I was like, hey man, I want to man, I'm gonna pull up on you or something. And I didn't know he was like, something went up, something came up, da, 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 da. But at the time, he was going through, his transplant stuff and whatnot. So,
Right.
he was really recuperating, but he never said nothing to nobody, you know?
Right.
So so I was like, man, I left Seattle and I was like, I stayed, interacting via social media, but not like I used to though. You know what I mean? But that's not
Right.
with
Right.
anybody. I really don't. I've really limited my social media. I don't know if you